A lot of these new retro-inspired keyboards look the part, but very few actually feel right. The ATK Yogo 75 Pro is a low-profile mechanical keyboard built around a retro-futurist aesthetic with CNC aluminum construction, a pixel display, and a full gasket mount underneath. On paper, it looks very impressive, but what really matters most is how it sounds, how it types, how it feels, and whether it holds up for both work and gaming. So let's take a closer look at the Yogo 75 Pro and see how it all comes together. Right off the bat, the packaging sets the tone. It's clean, minimalistic, and really has this premium look to it. Inside the box, you get the Yogo 75 Pro itself, a set of Windows keycaps, detachable magnetic feet, a wireless dongle, and a USB-C cable. The moment I lifted the keyboard out, the build quality was immediately obvious. I didn't even need to look closely at it, I could just feel it. The milled aluminum chassis gives it this dense, solid weight in hand, and somehow it just instantly feels premium the second you touch it. I'm not really sure how to describe it, it just feels right. You can really tell how much attention to detail went into this. Everything about the unboxing feels intentional, and it all adds up to a genuinely premium unboxing experience. Even the small things like the individual accessory bags are noticeably higher quality than what you typically see with keyboards in this category. Nothing about the presentation feels like an afterthought, and that attention to detail immediately sets expectations for the board itself. And based on that first impression alone, I could already tell this was going to be a good one. Design-wise, this is where the Yogo 75 Pro really stood out to me. The case is CNC milled from a single block of aluminum with a finely textured anodized finish that looks really clean, and it just feels really nice to the touch as well. There's absolutely no flex, and it feels extremely well machined. The retro influence comes through in subtle ways. You've got the pixel display on the top right, the aluminum volume knob, and a color palette that feels nostalgic without being overdone. I also like the magnetic ergonomic feet. They snap into place securely, give you a comfortable typing angle, and still stay visually clean when removed. Overall, it strikes a really nice balance of personality without sacrificing polish. The pixel display is a genuinely unique touch and gives the board a ton of personality. Through the web-based driver, you can cycle through preset animations or even create your own custom designs. This is something I've never seen on any board before, and the way it's implemented, it doesn't feel gimmicky. It fits in with the whole modern retro aesthetic of the board, and to me it adds a lot of character. It's done subtly, it's tasteful, and it's just a vibe. I really like it. Under the hood, there's a lot going on here, and I think this is where the Yogo 75 Pro starts to justify itself. It uses a full silicone gasket mount combined with a 6-layer cushioning system made up of switch pads, foams, and silicone. This makes for a really consistent feel and great sound control. The unit I'm using has ATK and Kale's flowing cloud switches, and honestly that name is perfect. It genuinely feels like I'm typing on a cloud. These switches are extremely smooth and creamy, with a soft cushioned bottom out that never feels harsh. Every keystroke feels deliberate and controlled. And that sound profile, it's so good. This is easily the most pleasant sounding keyboard I've tested so far. No ping, no hollow resonance. It's just got this muted, milky, clean, and incredibly satisfying tone that makes it really hard to stop typing on. I absolutely love how this thing sounds. It's my favorite sound profile of any keyboard I've ever tested. So here's a quick sound test so you can hear exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like a lot of keyboards that are highly focused on aesthetics don't really do well in the performance category, but in actual use, this keyboard feels extremely well tuned. Typing is soft without feeling mushy. The gasket mount and internal dampening do a great job absorbing impact, so there's no harsh bottom out anywhere on the board. Sound wise, it's deep and muted. It feels very controlled. There's no metallic ping, no hollowness. It's just got a really clean, satisfying, milky, creamy thok that's really impressive for a low profile design. In terms of gaming performance, the 1000 Hz polling rate and low latency keep everything feeling pretty responsive. Fast inputs feel consistent, and the board stays planted thanks to its weight. It doesn't feel like there's a compromise between aesthetics and performance, and that really surprised me. On the surface, it looks like the Yogo 75 Pro is aimed at people who care about how their desk looks, but it really doesn't stop there. The build quality, the sound tuning, the typing feel, gaming performance, they all back up the design in a way that a lot of aesthetic first keyboards don't. If you're looking for a compact keyboard that looks unique, sounds incredible, and still performs at a high level, this is one of the most interesting boards I've tested recently, and it's just a really thoughtfully designed board that I really appreciate and am going to be using for a long time. Alright guys, that's all I've got for this one. I hope it was helpful. If this helped you make a purchase decision, please consider using the affiliate link down below. The Yogo 75 Pro is available through ATK's Kickstarter campaign. I think it's in the later stages, but there still is a discount on the eventual full price of the board. So go ahead and check it out if you're interested. Don't forget to like and sub so you don't miss the next keyboard review. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.